This is Nehemiah with Next Level Designs. We're going to take a look at some more WooCommerce settings. In this one, we're going to look at two of the panes, tax and shipping. To start, we're going to look at tax. We're only going to cover this first one here because the other ones are more advanced setup with taxes. I am by no means a tax specialist or anything, so I don't want to get into a whole lot of that. It would require a bunch of research for taxes for the states and countries, etc. So we're just going to skip that for now. If you have questions on that, let me know. I can direct you to some resources that can help. The main options here for taxes is just going to be simply if you want to enter the prices inclusive or exclusive of taxes. Keep in mind you can always hover over these tooltips that will also help you understand what each of these options will be doing. You can calculate taxes based on the customer's shipping address, the customer's billing address, or your shop address. And for shipping tax classes, it's going to be standard. You can do reduced rate or zero rate, and those you can set in here. But again, we're not going to get into any of that right now. You can round tax at the subtotal level instead of rounding per line or per product. Additional tax classes, again, will use some of these other ones, so we're going to skip over that. You can display the price in the shop, either excluding the tax or including it. You can also display prices during the cart and checkout the same way, including or excluding. As far as the display tax totals, you can either do it as a single total or an itemized total per product. So that's it for taxes for what we're going to cover today. So we'll go ahead and save changes, move over to shipping. Now shipping is going to be super important because if you don't have this section set up, then you can't ship. So first thing we're going to do is add a shipping zone. And since we're in the United States here, we'll just go ahead and name it United States. The region is going to be United States as well. And by clicking United States as a whole, it's going to do all of the United States rather than just one state here. But you can always get more specific if you want to. You can even limit it to zip codes or postal codes, which is really neat. So next thing we're going to do is go to add shipping method. You can do flat rate, free shipping, or local pickup. Now free shipping is really neat because what you can do is, let's go ahead and go into that and then edit. So what you can do is free shipping, it requires a minimum order of, let's say, $75. So if the customer spends $75 on your shop, they're going to get free shipping. And they'll automatically apply that. There's nothing that the customer has to do, no coupons or anything like that. You can also apply coupon discounts here. It says apply minimum order rule before the coupon discount. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead and put the check in there. Otherwise, leave it unchecked. So we'll save changes. And now one of your shipping zones for the United States will be free shipping. And then another thing that you can do is just go in here, add shipping flat rate. Say for instance, you want to do $8 for shipping flat rate for all of the United States. All you do here, just put $8 in there, and then it's as simple as that. If it's not taxable, go ahead and do none. There are some additional formulas that you can do as you see in here, so just hover over that, you'll see some formulas. There are also some great resources on WooCommerce docs that get into how to add additional formulas. There's a lot of things that you can do, such as you can do flat rate plus 25 cents per quantity. So it's $8 flat rate. If they buy 4 items, it'll do four different items. It'll do that $8 plus 25 cents for each additional item. So that would be like $8.75 for 4 products. So there's a lot of different things that you can do here, but I'm not going to get into that because we'd be here all day if we got into all the different formulas that WordPress can do. So we'll leave it at that. I'll drop some resources in the article here, and you can look into that further if that's something that you want to do. So let's move over to shipping options. Here you can do the calculations, enable the shipping calculator on the cart page. If you don't want it to do that, you just deselect it and they'll only be able to see it at checkout. You can also do hide shipping costs entirely until they enter their address. Um, Moving on, shipping destination, you can default it to the customer's billing, default it to the customer's shipping, or force the shipping to the customer's billing address. By default, it's always set to the middle one here, so if you want one of the other ones, just go ahead and change the radio box to one of those. And then debug mode, you're typically going to leave this deselected. If for any reason you find that you're needing it to be selected because you're having some issues, you can come in here, read this. It says enable shipping debug mode to show matching shipping zones and bypass shipping rate cache. So if that's something you need to do, go ahead and check it. If you don't understand what that does still, I strongly recommend checking out the WooCommerce docs that talks about debug mode. Rather than me trying to explain it, it's their plugin, so I'll let them explain it as they are the um, experts since they programmed it. So I'll have a link in this article as well to the WooCommerce docs to where you can find this kind of information. Moving on to shipping classes. Here, if you want to add a shipping class, this is where you would do it. You can do different shipping classes for weights and such. So if it's a light product or a heavy product, you can always add shipping classes and assign it to each product. And that is all there is for shipping and tax. Thank you for watching and have a great day.